Last part of this section, this chapter 4, we'll talk about a couple trends, and this will be somewhat of a shorter video for you to watch. One of the things that we look at when it comes to trends is mass media. Television broadcast globally, the NFL Network, NBA TV, Major League Baseball Network, all of these now are internationally broadcast. For example, when I was looking, and this is not just American sports, my wife grew up in Germany. We have a lot of influence, or at least family and friends that live in Germany. We go back quite a bit. And so sometimes I've looked into looking for German channels. And actually one thing you can get is through Dish or cable, or what we use now is Sling TV, is a German programming channel where you can watch German broadcasts live. So not only United States and U.S. Culture and broadcast going globally, but also the opposite. Another one is print electronic media. Print and electronic media have also started to merge in a lot of ways. And so now you see devices such as your iPad with the ability to watch a variety of activities, but also read articles. So Sports Illustrated putting their issues online, making it interactive where you can watch videos, even see a YouTube channel and other types of social media attached to it. So print media is arguably losing market share and has tried to do things such as tablets and electronic media to fix this. And so really the rhetorical question is there going to be a saturation ceiling for sports globally? My guess is probably to a point, sure, but not right now. But who knows? So some other trends. We started to see mix of sports and entertainment. Now you can see film festivals that are specifically related to sports. As you see listed here, Action Sports Film Festival. You also have music experiences that are combined with sport properties and sporting events across the globe. We have to go back and understand that sport is entertainment, and we now see a strategic fit between music and sports brands. We call this sonic branding. Sonic branding, kind of like Sonic the Hedgehog, which is probably way before your time. But anyway, we see a strategic fit between music and sports brand, where sports brands are starting to create musical brands that attach to their brand. So brands collaborate with music artists to create original and custom music that, while appealing to a diverse group of individuals, reflects the values and personalities that are unique to that brand. It's giving the brand a sense of identity through the use of through the use of music. Another trend is the development of new markets. So foreign players are starting to bring in foreign fans. For example, 28.2% of the opening day MLB roster in 2013 was comprised of players that were born outside of the United States. 46.5% of those that are signing minor league contracts with minor league baseball in 2012 were foreign players. And so how does this impact our minor league organizations and their ability to market individual players? Market those individual players to communities? Well, it creates two unique problems in the minor league systems. First is they have good players that potentially might be leaving. And so, for example, they are going up or down in the system, either moving down, not performing as well, or moving up into hopefully a major league system, such as a Major League Baseball. But the other problem you have is that while you have a lot of foreign players, they may not be native English speakers. And so trying to market these people may be good if you're in a culture that has that language. So having a Hispanic or Latin American player that speaks Spanish in a environment where Spanish is commonly spoken amongst fans would not be a problem. However, the opposite is true if most fans don't speak Spanish and you're trying to market individual players as athletes for your team. And so these are things that can affect you as a market. Other examples where we see foreign players bringing in foreign sponsors. 1.7 million households viewed Yu Darvish's Major League Spring Training game, and that was at 4 a.m. in the morning in Japan. Dentsu, which is an advertising company in Japan, spent $475 million on a 6-year deal with Major League Baseball in 2012, which is ending in 2018. Japan accounts for 60 to 70% of the international revenue for Major League Baseball, which is worth $70 million. And so Japan is a new market, obviously, because of some of the players that have come over and the fit between that baseball and the country culture. So all to be said, this chapter, as a conclusion, globalization is a driving force marketing activities for sport properties and marketing through sport. And leading sport properties are starting to impact sports cultures globally and vice versa.